Man, I am hungry as hell. Let's get some freaking food, guys. I'm freaking hungry. We're gonna go to the drive-thru. We're gonna get some food. Let's go.
Welcome to Smart. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, I have my main course right here, my main course of food, my starter, and I'm looking for a snack, something to just hold me over, you know, a good backup. Could I get the number 10, the Mitchy Biscuit, actually? That actually looks perfect for 2.5.
Do you want the steak and cheddar panini combo?
The number 10 Mitchy Biscuit.
Oh, you want the 10? Sorry, hold on. What is it? Sorry.
It's right here, the number for Mitchy Biscuit, 2.5 for a year.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
You want the number 10 breakfast?
The Mitchy Biscuit?
You said you want the egg and cheese biscuit?
Yeah, right there. It just came in from Chicago, right? It's a 1 year, 2.5. You guys have it on your menu right here. We just brought them in.
Yeah, you can come on down.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Really?
I was right.
Hey guys.
Your voice is so deep.
What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman back at it again with another video. And wow, what you just saw, that took a lot of courage to do. I'm not somebody that usually does shit like that. And I was like standing in the shower. I'm like, I gotta do something funny for this. Like, I always call Mitch Trubisky Mitchy Biscuits. I call this guy that all the time. I'm sure a lot of other people do. Actually, I know for a fact a lot of people call him Mitchy Biscuits. That's just like his freaking nickname for some reason. I call him that all the time. I'm like, this is too perfect of an opportunity. I'm standing there in the shower with the water falling on my head. I'm like, I gotta do this. I got to take advantage of this opportunity. And that was the result. I kind of rehearsed it in my car before I went up to the thing. I'm actually friends with the people that worked at that specific store. I used to work there myself, and I relieved myself of my duties, you know, not too long ago, a couple months ago, but I did know them, so I was a little more comfortable doing it at that specific spot. But yeah, that was the result. They were not expecting it at all. They were so confused, but I'm happy I did it. I thought it was pretty funny. Oh my God, Mitch Trubisky is a Buffalo Bill. Now, I love this guy. I think I've expressed it on this channel a little bit here and there, but I love me some Mitch Trubisky. He's not very good at point. He has not shown too many flashes of greatness throughout his career up to this point, but he definitely has potential, and he's definitely a better backup than Matt Barkley. As much as we all love Matt Barkley, we all know that if Josh Allen happened to go down by some unlucky, you know, some kind of crazy shit, if that ever happened where Josh Allen went down, Matt Barkley was not winning us games. Mitch Trubisky can win some games. He's a solid backup, and I'm honestly surprised we were able to snag him like this for 1 year, $2.5 million. That's a steal. Brandon Beane stealing shit again. I am more than happy with this deal. Especially, I love Mitch Trubisky, man. So the backup quarterback position was actually a question mark going into the offseason. People were wondering if we were going to try and upgrade the backup quarterback because we had Matt Barkley for a couple of years now to kind of be Josh Allen's mentor. And Josh Allen has been in the league a couple of years now. He really doesn't need that anymore. So now we actually need a backup to actually be a backup. And I'm sorry, I love Matt Barkley, but if Josh Allen ever went down, it's not going to be pretty, and we needed somebody to be a solid backup. And Mitch Trubisky fits that freaking description perfectly. There was a short spell of time before Ryan Fitzpatrick signed with the Washington football team where people were saying like, oh, maybe we'll get a Fitz and Bills reunion. Like, I would have been all for that, having Ryan Fitzpatrick be our backup again, or, you know, be our backup. That would be outstanding. I would have loved that, but this is just as good. This is something I never would have expected, and I'm in love with this move. Honestly, this is something that benefits Mitch Trubisky. People are like kind of confused as to why we would sign him, and it makes sense. It makes a lot more sense for us than it may seem to make sense for Mitch Trubisky, but this is good for Trubisky because he's kind of struggled up to this point. He's never been under a good coaching staff for good management. He's finally getting that opportunity here in Buffalo. Maybe he'll be able to groom himself. He'll be able to, you know, grow as a quarterback, and he'll actually get better and be able to move on to be a starter the following year. So this is actually very beneficial for him, and he's self-aware enough to know that he needs to grow. He needs to get out into a system that can actually help him, and this is exactly what this is. The Bills are going to help Mitch Trubisky become a better quarterback, and Mitch Trubisky is going to be a better backup for us. So it's a win-win for everybody here. Yeah, I'm in love with this move. I love this this move so much. I love me some Mitch Trubisky. I've been a fan of him ever since he entered the league, even though he's kind of sucked up to this point. I've absolutely loved him for the most part. I think he's got a lot of potential, and he deserves better than that shitbag place in Chicago, the Bears. He does not deserve to be there anymore. They pretty much ruined Trubisky up to this point. He needs to have better coaching, better management, and he needs to grow under a good system, and that's what he's getting here. So I love this. And I'm waiting for the Bills to finally make the move for Zach Ertz. It seems a matter of when, not if at this point, because it seems like the only place left for Ertz to go is the Bills, because the Chargers were the other team involved, and they went and signed Jared Cook. They must have gotten impatient or something, and they just went and signed Jared Cook. Now we're pretty much the last team in the conversation. We need me some Zach Ertz. Give me some Zach Ertz. I would love some Zach Ertz. Bring him over here. That is the move I'm waiting for. That is when I will be ultimately happy, and then we'll go forward from there. But Zach Ertz is the next move. Mitch Trubisky, welcome to the Mafia. I'm calling it Mitchell Mafia from now on. This is outstanding. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are too, because this is just amazing. But anyway, guys, I want to know your thoughts on signing Mitch Trubisky. I want to know your thoughts on whether or not we're going to go and get Zach Ertz. I want to know any thoughts you may have. Leave them down below. You guys know I love to talk to you guys. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want to hit the bell to be notified when I upload, I'd appreciate that. If you want to go over to Twitter, follow me over there, I would appreciate that as well. But I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.